Well, I got this bed cleared out, and but I need to change the top row of wood because it's all rotted. And if you can see that, let's see down here. This is all rotted right here, all right here. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to handle this. So I was taking my little hand tiller, breaking up the ground, and I'm gonna take the hoe and hoe it back. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to change the boards, the top boards on this bed here, because it's rotten all the way around.
try to get this one. This is really rotten here. It's so rotted, it's about to come off. Get a measurement and have a piece cut, because I might be able to pull that off and the mud might stay. So I don't know if you can see, but right here is I had some poo lining I put in the bottom of these things. That's why the bottoms are really not rotted. And that way it would hold a little water at the bottom. I didn't put no holes in it. I wanted it to hold water at the bottom. And what happens with if you get days and days of rain, the sides are only up to here. Cut it at this joint, so if it fills up, the water would seep out here at the joint. I did that because I felt like that's how I wanted to do this. To be able to hold some water and wick water up. So like during the summer I could fill it up and I know that there's water still sitting in the bottom. It didn't just drain out. Beautiful. I think that's rotted. I could try to put one and see if I could pull it in, but I doubt it. Good wood there. Pulled it in. Nice, nice. Okay. So far so good, you guys. I gotta get this side off, and hopefully I think I'm gonna try the same thing. That the mud could be compacted in there to the point where it won't fall out. But that's how I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, I had to go get my hat. My hair kept falling in my face. All right, I'm going to try to pull that side off without digging the mud back, and hopefully the mud is compacted and it'll stay in place. I can just set this board right in place. Fingers crossed. Beautiful. Pull in there, it's okay. This here. Beautiful. All right, one more side left. Looks pretty darn good. Alright guys, that wasn't too bad. Thought it was going to be a lot harder to do, but because the mud's kind of compacted, I didn't have to really dig it up like when I started it off. I dug it out. I really didn't even have to do that. So whenever I go to change the other ones, I know now the wood's pretty much compacted. I can pull the board off and stick a new board on. Looks pretty good. It's a little shorter than the last one by an inch and a half, and enough. They're more than deep enough with the 2x8, so this is good. So now this gives me like extra mud in here, which I can build it up, which is good because you always the mud always keeps compacting down, and you do lose it on these side, in these joints, when the water leaks out. You do lose, from that point up, you do lose mud, you know. So not real bad, but I do have to always add mud every season, you know. So that's good. And that's just like what I did over here. See, I added some mud on this bed, and I planted these 4 squash. Now that's a lot of squash close together, but I'm gonna give it a shot and see, you know. I mean, if it blocks out 2 of them and they don't grow, but only 2 of them work, well, that's fine. I just want to take up that area right now while I'm getting this bed ready, and then I'm gonna start building that other bed and getting that ready, because I got to get stuff planted. So I'm trying to work on that. I want to work on the kitchen, but I had to tell Mama, hey, I got 1/2 done right now. Just chill out for a minute. Let me get the gardening done, because I don't want a season to go by and I don't hit plant. And I was kind of running behind schedule on it, but I feel like I'm starting to get caught up. But I still got this other bed to build here, and now it's going to be raining here for the next 2 or 3 days. That's what they're saying, but you know, a lot of times the weather is not exactly accurate. I'm hoping they're going to be way off and we don't get no rain. Or if I just get a little bit, it might be a little bit, not all day long. You know what I mean? So, so I can start getting some wood out to build this this other bed, this other elevated bed. I really need it. Because one of the reasons I really need it is because I used to use this area right here to like do tomatoes and cucumbers and things like that. Well, I'm not going to do that this year. And then this bed usually is full of peppers and stuff, and I'm gonna try to keep my lettuce and all in there, and I'm gonna probably do my peppers and all in here. I don't have no place to do my cucumbers. I got a few cucumbers in here, so I got some figuring things out. I do have some space over here. I'll probably stick me some cucumber bushes right there. What I did last year on my asparagus garden, right along this edge here, I had put 4 okra plants that did well, and I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna fill that in with some mud and compost, and I'm gonna put 4 okra plants right there. If I want to do the okra, I might have to sacrifice the okra to do something else that I'd rather do. The okra, we use it, not really a whole lot. It's not one of my wife's favorite things to eat, and she don't even like to use it in a gumbo. Just because it has a sliminess to it, she don't care for. And I'm okay if I don't grow any okra, as long as I'm gonna put something there. I got a space that I can grow something, and it might even could be tomatoes. I don't know, but it looks like the asparagus have kind of moved in toward the edge a little bit too, so the asparagus are expanding. I need to cut some of them asparagus out before they start turning into a tree and we can't eat them. So I'm gonna cut a few of them out today, and I see about 3 or 4 more growing. They'll probably be up tomorrow. And things, when they start coming up, they come up quick. And okay, so I'm real happy about that. That's what I get done today, you guys. So I'm gonna work on leveling this out and getting it ready. I got peppers that are coming up. They're not ready to put in here yet, but I still might figure out a way. I do have cucumbers that I could put in here, and I also was thinking that maybe putting the cucumbers in here. I got a few in here, the bush ones. I bought the bush ones. I was trying at this year, so I wouldn't have to really work on trellising them, because what I want to trellis and is the cherry tomatoes, and that's what we love, the cherry tomatoes, and that's something that I guess that I would get going in that other bed, or I would transfer my strawberries over there and use this small bed right here where I put the squash, put the tomatoes in there, and I can go ahead and do some trellising here. So several things. I just gotta it's gonna be, you know, figuring it out as I go, really. And I'm just talking a lot because I'm I'm really figuring things out how I really want to do it. Can't change this one. This one's set as being the one that I'm trying to. I'm going to order me a cover, and I can order it from Home Depot, and I can have it the next day. So I'm going to order that probably tonight, pick it up tomorrow, and I'm going to make me some hoops for this to start getting this covered, so that I don't lose this, and that I can try to keep growing the greens during the summer, which is very difficult here because it gets really hot, and that heat causes all this stuff to bolt. So anyway, all right, so and I really, you know, if I cover it, I might have to sacrifice the seeds this year on the arugula. If I have to, I have to. I'm okay to sacrifice that to try to save all of this and see if I can grow this all year. That'll be awesome. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna sign out for today. I gotta pick up some stuff, get things ready because we got rain coming, and I want to smooth out this and that bed there, and probably sprinkle some chicken manure in it, mix it up in there, and let that sit through the rain and everything, and it'll be good. It'll be nice and good and hot and ready for when the peppers are ready. And as you can see, they're not ready, but they are coming up. This is bell peppers, green ones, red ones, and yellow ones here. This is cayenne pepper, and this is the jalapeno peppers. So these two in the end, they're just now starting to come up. These are starting to come up. They're all starting to break through, I can see. And over here, I put my banana peppers. I probably have another week before they start breaking through. But the cherry tomatoes are starting to come through. Here's the other cherry tomatoes. I got right here, I have huckleberry. That's something new. And some blackberry. That's all new. So I'm not real familiar with growing it, but we're going to give it a shot. And this is going to be my dwarf Tamarello. And they busted through. They're real little small. So these are going to be pretty tender, I believe, to get going. So this is what the blueberry bushes are looking like. And I figured they were going to do that because really I should have took all the leaves off, and that's okay because they're still gonna root. I might get in here and pull all the leaves off anyway, just so they're not trying. The energy doesn't go there. So, all right, guys. Glad you could spend a little bit of time with me today, and I'm glad I got that done as fast as I did. I really wasn't expecting that to happen that fast, but yesterday after I got started on it, I realized it was going to be a lot smoother than I anticipated getting started on it. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do it before the fall, and I didn't. So I said, well, I'll do it for the spring, and I know I had to do it because it was falling apart, and it wouldn't have made it another season. It would have fell apart. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while today. So if you got elevated beds and you need to change the board, man, you can pull the board right off because it's pretty much compacted in there to the shape of your bed. I mean, it makes total sense. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but it's great. So a little shorter, it's fine. Matter of fact, I'm short. I'm only 5'5", so I can even reach in here even better. But anyway, you guys be blessed. See you on the next video.